Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit the ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video. Greetings everybody. Let's take a look what is going on the euro currency. Well, guys, the solution gradually is coming on our concern about the possible entry point on the short side of the market on the euro currency. And as we already have got this set up at the Napoli Brent Body sell pattern, our major question yesterday was where to take the position, because in fact the Brent Body setup has 3 trading sessions when it can start move to the downside. That was the first one, the close of the 3x3. That was the first trading session. Yesterday was the second one, and now we have the third. And in fact, after this session, market should start move to the downside. The minimum target of this pattern, why I like to trade Brent bodies, because they are highly probability setup, and the minimum target is 618 support of the recent move to the upside, whole bounce to the upside. Because if Brent body even will not lead to the downward strong continuation, you will have significant room for move your stop to the break even. And if even you will become wrong, you will lose nothing or even make some pips on this move to the downside. That's why the Brent body trades, the Brent body setups are very attractive. So now we have the third trading session in a row above the green line, and after this session, at least following the Napoli framework of the trading the Brent bodies, market should start move to the downside. And let's take a look at the lower time frames charts to understand where in fact market could appear and where from what area it could start move to the downside. Yesterday we said that market just hasn't touched these few significant fib levels for few pips. Now let's shift to the 4-hour time frame chart. On the 4-hour time frame chart, we have 3 bullish stop grabbers in a row in the direction of the trend. That's the stop grabbers that I would like to see. And the target of this stop grabber assumes the taking out of these highs at minimum. It means that market has nice chances to reach this area that we have specified initially, that is weekly pivot resistance 1 and fib level 135. But if we will draw the fib expansion, okay, the next target to the upside will be around 135.63, and it coincides with the 50% level. Recall that 50% levels is very typical for the euro currency. Euro currency likes to show 50% retracements. That's why, although this level looks pretty nice, and in fact it's rather strong, because you can see here is previous consolidation, here is weekly pivot resistance 1, fib resistance. I can't exclude that market, we can't just ignore this possibility that market could reach this target. Because when I'm taken out of these highs, well, maybe some stops were placed here that will add some fuel to the market move to the upside. Other words, I can't exclude that market still could reach this area. It's around 135.60. And another reason why I think so is right here on the hourly time frame chart. Here we have, guys, finally we have some clues and solution starting to realize, starting to appear on the lower time frames chart. Yes, we could get the butterfly sell. The target of the 127 extension stands at 135.15 approximately. So if market will complete this butterfly, it definitely will hit this level. So 135.14 is the weekly pivot resistance one. That is what we would like to see. But also, guys, take a look at 1618 extension. It stands at 135.45 approximately, 47. In fact, the 1618 stands in agreement with a potential 1618 ABCD target and right in agreement with a 50% resistance. That's why, as I said, we can't ignore this fact. This really also could be significant. Also, take a look at the harmonic swings. All of them have different slope, the angle, but they have the same distance, almost the same, slightly smaller or greater, but in general they are equal. And take a look. Here is market completed yesterday's retracement right at the point of this swing. That's equal to this one. That is in fact the clone lines. Now, if we will count from this low the same distance swing to the upside, we will get precisely an area around 135.15 area. That agrees with this harmonic action. So we understand that in one or other manner we are approaching to the level where market should start move to the downside, if of course it has intention to do this, and if it's really bearish. So that should be the reversal point somewhere around 135.15, 135.55 area. So that is two levels to watch for the potential short entry. Since we currently still do not know whether market will proceed high to the 50% resistance on the 4-hour time frame chart, or it will just hit the weekly period resistance one around 135.15 and turn to the downside. That's why if you intend to take position in the first level, put your stop above the second one, above this target, above the 50% here, and above this target. Because that, if even market will reach this area, this will not cancel the potential reversal to the downside. By this action, market just will accomplish this ABCD pattern and accomplish butterfly target. It's 1618. Well, or as other solution you could apply, as usual we do in such circumstances, we could apply the scale in. So take the 30% of your position right at the 135.15 area. It's 127 completing point of this butterfly, because who knows, maybe market will turn to the downside right from this area. That's also could happen. And add more if market will proceed here, add more here. That is also because also could be the solution, because if market will reverse to the downside right from that area, you could just will get the entry point at this one. So maybe guys you find some other solutions, but I usually follow these two possible tools to possess myself if I'm not sure where particular market will turn to the downside, and when I have the pattern with two different targets. You also could watch for butterfly. If butterfly will show some fast action, then probably the chances that it will reach the 1618 are greater. But if this action will be flat and it will be the signs of weakness with it, then probably market has more chances to reverse right from that area. That's also could be applied when you want to estimate the point where market could turn to the downside. But anyway, the major thought is that we have the directional pattern on the daily time frame chart, and market is approaching to an area where we would like to take the short position. Now we just need to wait a bit and watch over this development to the upside.